Jello Beats, holla at me.
Oh, hello.
What's up, everybody? It's me, the Nerdy Hero. I'm here to talk about Deadpool. I saw it last night, up early in the morning because I got a long day ahead of me, so I'm a little tired. So I'm ready to get into this. Let's start off with, first, Ryan Reynolds. Oh my gosh, this guy plays this character 100% perfectly. This film is a near perfect film. I couldn't get enough of it. I was laughing throughout. I probably gotta watch it a couple more times to get even more of the jokes. But there's so many references that you gotta really pay attention, left and right, lots of quips. I remember listening to interviews with the director, screenwriters, producers, and all that stuff. And a lot of them said how funny TJ Miller, who was also really funny in the film, and Deadpool were, or Ryan Reynolds, how a lot of their lines were improv. So there's tons of different versions on it that they might release on the Blu-ray. I can't wait to see that.
I'd go with you, but I don't wanna.
Next, I want to talk about some more of the cast. Would be Marina McCarr. I can never say her name. The hot chick. Yeah, she was surprisingly, like, when I first saw the trailer, I'm like, doing a love story with Deadpool. I never really thought of Deadpool with a love story. I'm not 100% familiar with his. Sorry, I'm looking at the cat. The cat's just like doing something over there. So I'm not 100% familiar with Deadpool from the comics. I know some facts and I looked some stuff up, but when I thought of her as a character alongside Deadpool, I'm like, I don't see how their relationship would work. Until you see the movie, you realize she's just as crazy as he is, and together they fit this. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Unless you see the film, all I could say is International Women's Day. That's all I can say. You gotta see the film. So they work together perfectly. The film really works as a revenge film, but film that mixes in with tons of just crazy comedy that I had me dying the entire time. Next is the villain. I want to talk about the head character Ajax from the comics, who was there during the Weapon X program when they created Deadpool, and so this is also that Weapon X program in a way. They don't really call it that, but it's when they're creating him. Ajax is the doctor that's in charge of it all, and you get to see this torture that he has to go through, and you actually feel like this is not as easy as it could have been. This is insane, and the reason for the torture, they explain, is because they're trying to unlock the mutant gene that he may have, and some humans have it, some don't. So that's the reason that they do, and if you don't have it and you go through that program, you die. Okay, next I want to talk about is the X-Men that were in the film. You do see a lot of references to the X-Men throughout the film, and I was kind of worried about how are they going to fit, a PG-13 X-Men with this rated R, heavy rated R Deadpool. And it just kind of crosses seamlessly, It doesn't really, they don't really focus on it. Deadpool's the way he is, and you got a couple X-Men in there, they're being their PG-13 selves. And it's really funny. You do see the X-Mansion, which is really cool. Is that a spoiler? Whatever. It's there. So, some negatives would be that the villain Ajax, as threatening as he was when fighting Deadpool, I just felt like he was bad for the sake of being bad. That, I don't like when they do that with villains. I like to see when you see Loki, you really feel like he's an individual character with motives and reasoning and heart, and you see why he goes the path he does. When they do a villain that's just bad for the sake of being bad.
I have one simple request. And that is to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. Now, evidently, my cycloptic colleague informs me that that can't be done. Can you remind me what I pay you people for? Honestly, throw me a bone here. Shit.
So, unlike with Loki, you're with him the whole time, and you feel like almost he's a side-by-side main character with Thor. So I always like to compare to that because they do Loki so well. Now with Ajax, it's just that bad for the sake of being bad. Some of the good things were the fight choreography, very intense and funny at the same time as being brutal, and heads are being cut and cleaned off, bodies flying everywhere. But It's Deadpool. That's all you can say about the movie. It is Deadpool. So that's my review, guys. I love the film. I can't wait to see it again. I recommend everybody to see this that's over the age of 17 and has a really sick sense of humor, like I do. I have no friends. So that's my review, guys, of Deadpool. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and you can like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember, keep it nerdy.
And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait.